Good morning, guys. So Bingo had an offering. Yeah, why couldn't they do that when I was short? Oh well. All right, we have another day. Yeah, on the 10. Yeah, no, I'm not up 10 million this year yet. I'm not, unfortunately. But I'm up like half of it. I'm up half of 10 million this year. No, I'm not gonna. I don't want the market to go down yet. No, we need a few more days. Today isn't over. Damn, David is optimistic today. Battery day, which stock? Tesla? Yeah, Tesla is getting the parabolic look. Which stock has a NIO? Oh, NIO. No, I'm not in TTCF. What does it matter? Why does it matter if I'm in or not? It's on my watch list. When something is on my watch list, I'm usually not in it. Could someone please share the Discord, link to the Discord? If you would be nice. Thanks. Does anyone have a permanent link to the Discord? Oh, it generates on the fly, okay. Yeah, everyone's. Yeah, I think it makes a different link for everyone. Oh. Man, missed this FTFT yesterday. Didn't even hit my scans before it was too late. These coin names are really going. Let's see here. Tilray. Just gonna go through my positions real quick. My profit on GBTC, I don't know. Overall it's well over 3 million. But I still have 2.5 million unrealized. But I think it's, yeah, well over 3 million is the overall. So GBTC so far is probably my biggest trade ever. Also, I sold my Nugget pre-market for a loss, so I'm all out of the gold ETFs now. The gold broke down, or not broke down, but it fell back into the range, unfortunately. So it was a failed breakout. So that trade is over for me. Let's see here. I like this tattooed chef setup. It's very nice and linear. Look how it's surfing that 10-day, building higher lows here around the 10-day, and it's building a nice flag. Viva, this thing looks great on the weekly, but I'm not gonna trade it. I'm taking it off. It's like T-Doc I bought a few days ago, which went straight up. It looked good on the weekly, but it wasn't as good on the daily. It's the same thing with Viva, but I'm not gonna do Viva since I realized its ADR is 3.2%, so I'm gonna ignore this one. Now, one stock I missed yesterday was this DM. I was thinking about buying it. It's a hot sector. It's battery related, or 3D printing, or whatever. And it's straight up. But there's also another one, battery stock, SB, which looks good, which didn't go yet. So I like that one. Maybe this XL, it kinda starting to shape up on the 60-minute. Preferably goes sideways another day, so this declining 10-day can come down a little bit, so we can get more consolidation. I guess those are the ones I like. This MSDR, I think it's gonna pull back to the 20-day sooner rather than later, but is today the day? I don't know. What does Bitcoin look like? I have to look at the Bitcoin chart to see, get a guidance. So we've been straight up. So it's a double now from this breakout when it broke out the all-time highs. Yeah, it all depends on this one. Depends on what Bitcoin does. We'll see. If I see a good low risk setup on MSDR, I may do some. Maybe as a hedge to all my other crypto longs. And Mara, I'm also looking at. Like, I'm gonna keep my GBTC and Riot and the other ones because I think they could easily go higher throughout the year. But I will do Mara and MSTR on the short side if I see a good setup. Yeah, true. All right. Yeah, market opens in 35 seconds. Let's keep the shadow to a minimum, first half an hour. And let's see what we get here. Yeah, IDEX, I got shaken out of this thing. Oh my god, I had 200 or 300,000 shares of this thing. I sold them in like 215 or something. Can't believe it. I just took a loss on a Mara short. It took out the opening range highs. Took a small loss on it. The MSTR is going lower, and I don't have full size on it, unfortunately. Tan? Oh, yeah, Tan is weak. And also this ICLM. And plug is also fading. I would have preferred one more day up on those things. Pen? Yeah, it needs a bit more time. DraftKings also would need a bit more time, I think. Ozone is going now. Beely too, this thing is also starting to set up as a short. Some things keep going up and some things are having pullbacks. Oil sector? I don't see a pullback in the oil sector. They pretty much break even on the day. But I do see a little bit of a pullback in the department stores. My Macy's and Nordstrom are having red days. And also weed names are weak. They closed weak yesterday and are weak today also. This pack P2, if it can speed up to 40 plus over the next few sessions, could be interesting. Oh, actually, it's kind of a thin. It's probably too thin for me, but it could be interesting. I can't believe Beely is up 55% from where I sold it. Oh, come on. This is what happens when you don't follow the sell rules. I'm doing it. I'm breaking the sell rules so you guys don't have to. I'm doing it for you guys. Yeah, Elon is even richer today. Skills no follow through. Skills looks fine. It's just digesting that first pop. Nothing wrong with DKNG starting to move. Yeah, I need to follow the instructions on the screen. You're absolutely right. I need to follow my own instructions. Yep, you're absolutely right. Yeah, DraftKings is not yeah, it's not super linear. It's not. It's a bit choppy. You're right. This Can, it's a crypto related name. It's actually building a high tide flag here for now. Look at how relentless it's building higher lows on the 60-minute. I think if it can go sideways a bit more, it could have an explosion move higher. As long as Bitcoin doesn't have a big pullback, that is. So I'm watching. I'm already long it, but I'm willing to triple my position if it builds a nice high tide flag. And NIO is releasing a new car. There's so many new car manufacturers out there. It's pretty amazing. There's so many of them. Okay, so MSDR is now on VWAP test. If MSDR fails at VWAP, I may add a little bit more. I don't have full size yet. Excel, yeah, it looks okay. I'm not super excited about it, but I would have preferred a little bit more sideways. Is it hard to jump into the same stock? Nope. It's very easy. If you see a good setup, you buy it. Doesn't matter if that you got stopped out earlier. It's irrelevant. Good setup is a good setup. CAS? I don't see anything here right now. It needs to break that range. To break this range. Until it does that, there's nothing here. Laser. It's a tricky one. It's already been up. It's a tricky one. I don't see a clean defined range here. It's already up several days in a row, and it's a tricky one. I wouldn't say it's a good breakout, but I would prefer if it went sideways a bit more. Built an actual range. I really hope all of these stocks hold up and keep going higher. Plug and Beely and Tesla and all of these. And also the clean ETFs, ICL and Tesla. Right now Tesla is building lower highs. I'm gonna keep my long. I'm trailing it with the 10-day. I'm not gonna touch Tesla here. I'd rather do some of the others. LEU, yeah, LEU is a good setup. Oh wow, dude, these your uraniums, they look great. Good find, man. UU and UU and LEU. They look good. They look good. They're too thin for me, but yeah, MSDR is right on VWAP. If it starts failing at VWAP, I may add some more. I think this thing could very easily pull back to the 10 and maybe even the 20-day. So there's a lot of downside on this thing. But I don't think it's gonna happen since Bitcoin itself is holding up very well, and MSTR is a pure Bitcoin play, or not a pure, but almost a pure Bitcoin play. Spotify, a good breakout yesterday. Nah, I mean, nah, not really that clean of a. It's kind of a choppy one, but yeah, it's not a five. Definitely not a 5-star. Maybe 3.5 stars. There was definitely a flag here. There's no doubt it. But you know, I prefer tightness before the breakout. Spotify didn't have it, but yeah, maybe 3.5-star breakout yesterday. I'm as you know, I'm really fan of tightness before a breakout. At least some kind of, even if it's only one. Oh, plug is back at highs for the day. Very good, very good. I hope this plug goes to 70 by Tuesday or something. I really do. Plug is gonna be an insane opportunity when it comes. Is that what I say on my Tinder bio? I don't have a Tinder. My mom doesn't allow me to have a Tinder. Fiverr, yeah, Fiverr broke out like 4 days ago. It was like a, I don't know, 3.5-star setup also, or 4-star maybe. But yeah, it's working. Yep, it was a nice one. Look at the triangle it built. Nice little range with higher lows, big momentum stock. Yeah, definitely a valid setup. No, I didn't buy Fiverr. I did. Fubo. Yeah, you know what? Fubo, if the 10-day can come down a little bit, it's actually building a little bit of a flag here on right above the 50-day. It's surfing the 50-day now. Ideally, it goes sideways a few more days, but there could be a nice setup here. It wouldn't surprise me if it breaks out of this, 30 and goes back to like 40 in an instant. Wouldn't surprise me. But ideally, it goes sideways a few more days. Oh, okay, I got stopped out of this SPE. Oh, sorry, guys, I'm truly sorry for this. This is unfortunately big part thanks to me this week. I'm sorry, guys. Screw me. I'm sorry. I accidentally bought a little bit too. I wanted to buy 50,000, but I did it in several orders, so I accidentally bought like 66,000 shares. So half of that volume was my volume. I'm sorry. I had some slippage. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, guys. That hurt. Oh, that's what happens when too many people try to get out at the same time, unfortunately. And one of them is doing a little bit too much size. No, I sold Nugget pre-market. It stopped me out pre-market. As you can see, it gapped down below my stop pre-market. So I sold it at 74 average, which is a good thing since it's 70.45 now. So yeah, that's why that's why you get out. If you get stopped out in after hours of pre-market, you have to you have to get rid of it. unless there's absolutely no volume. But Nugget had decent volume in after pre-market, so you gotta get out. You have to keep track of your stocks after hours and pre-market. You can't come to the market like 15 minutes before the open, right? You have to look. I usually check in like 2.5 hours before the market open. I usually check in, just look at how my stocks are doing. And then I check in several times before the market opens. You have to do it. And after hours too, I usually check in like 30 minutes or an hour after the market has closed. I check in on my stocks in case something is starting to gap against me, because sometimes they do. Sometimes news is released and shit goes to shit. Yeah, it is easier for us, definitely. If you live on the West Coast in the US, it's probably not very easy to check in on your holdings 2 hours before the market opens. That is true. But on the other hand, it's easier for you to check in on your holdings after hours. If you check after market close, yes, you can. If the stock is liquid, it's very easy to trade them in pre-market after hours, especially if you have trade small size. Beely just lost VWAP. Yeah, so far this department. Oh, they're okay. Now they're going higher again. Okay, good. They bounced. Okay, very good, very good. I did some Beely. Now they've lost VWAP. So this is straight up action. It's up what, 5 days in a row? Premise of the trade is nothing goes up forever. And it's been building a little bit lower highs, so we'll see if it can take out the highs. I'm out. And it could be very easily pull back to the 10 or 20 day, or maybe even lower. I promised a new post yesterday. Wait. I was gonna say something, I forgot. Oh yeah, the new post is 95% finished. I just have to proofread it a bit, and there's only I need to do add a few things, and it's gonna be finished. It's pretty good. It goes through all my 3 setups and a little bit of position sizing, risk management. So we'll see. I'm gonna post it in a few hours. After it stops streaming, I'm gonna try to post it. So you're welcome with feedback. If you feel like there's something missing, you're welcome to tell me so I can add. Yeah, Tesla is starting to speed up. I hope it does something like like a year ago, where it's was grinding higher like it is now, like was surfing the 10-day, and then it's just started speeding up, just like January last year. It was kind of, as you can see, it was kind of grinding higher, surfing the 10-day, just like it's doing now, and then it started like moving in gaps and started going straight up. I really hope it does something similar now. That would be so epic. Well, there's a lot of videos. Like you only need one or two scans to find all of the stocks. You literally the only scan you need is a momentum scan. The scans for the stocks up the most the past month, the past 3 months, the past 6 months. That's the only scan you really need. You don't need any BTBT. Oh yeah. Yeah, also another crypto miner. Yeah, they're all going crazy. So far, these ETFs, I see Alan and Tana holding their uptrends, which is good. I really want this. I want everything to keep going higher for at least a few more days. But I feel like Monday or Tuesday is gonna be a day where I'm gonna have a, sell a big part of my long exposure and go heavily short if things play out perfectly. There's gonna be a big... Oh, I got stopped out of half MSTR. It looks like when it reclaiming VWAP now. Damn, BE, are you kidding me? Oh, man. Man, this is the most opportunity-rich market I've ever seen. It's unbelievable. Every day you come to the market and you think things are gonna go slow, things are gonna slow down, and they don't. Everything just keeps going higher. It's insane. Best market ever. Okay, I think Beely's gonna stop me out. which is good. I want this thing to go. I hope this thing goes to 150 by like Monday or Tuesday. And Tesla 1000 by Monday or Tuesday. That would be also very sexy. LAC is reclaiming. It's now green on the day again. So all the extended stocks, they just cannot break down. Or if they go down, they just bounce back up. That's a sign of strength. Yeah, NIU, I actually traded it yesterday. I took a loss on it because it briefly took out lows of the day. I bought it, opening range highs, and then I sold it opening range lows, and then it went. And I never got back in. So, yeah. Tesla is the most liquid stock, probably in the world. Who said the Tesla is illiquid? Tesla is absolutely not illiquid. It's probably the most liquid stock in the world. Oh, you were kidding. Yeah, it's incredible how GBTC, no. Absolutely not. It's gone sideways for 2 days. There was a parabolic setup on it yesterday. And you had a trade. You had one trade in it. When it lost VWAP late day, it went straight down. Ignore this. This is just it's an OTC stock. It's just a weird wick. There was no trading there. It's just a false wick. It had a little bit of a fade, but then it just reclaimed. I hope this thing goes in a straight line to 100 or something. Tesla, I have no idea. It looks like it may be starting to speed up, but I don't think this thing is gonna stop before 1,000. I don't think this thing is gonna have any kind of pullback before 1,000. Or maybe it will, I don't know. Right now it's just going straight up, so it's kind of hard to speculate. But I really hope it speeds up and goes straight to 1,500 or something. That would be epic. That would be just so insane. The book that got me the opening range breakout? No, I don't remember. I don't remember where I got the opening range breakout. I've taken so many concepts from so many different traders, I don't remember where I got everything. Like, it could be Tony Crable, maybe. I don't know. I really don't remember. No, not Dan Sanger. I don't think Dan Sanger. I haven't seen him write or mention anything about opening range breakouts or breakdowns. He talks just about breakouts themselves. Like he buys when things are breaking out. I don't think he ever mentioned like opening range breakout specifically. From what I no, I don't think so. Yeah, it looks like Beely reclaimed VWAP. It just can't get below VWAP. It can't hold below VWAP. Oh, Dan Sanger, hope the 30-minute opening range breakout. Yeah, okay. Roku, everything is insane. Everything. It's like. There's so many stocks going straight up right now, I just can't keep up. You don't even have to get the theme right anymore, because like, as long as you're in the top 10 sectors, you're gonna make a lot of money. That's where we are right now. it's it's like it's insane. It really is. Like I bought this BNTX on the dip, or like when it bounced off the 150 day, started building higher lows at this range. It's straight up since. You can buy anything. You can buy something that's breaking out the all-time highs. You can break something that's pulled back to support. You can buy, like, it's insane. It really is. You don't even have to make an effort anymore. It's insane. Tofino 24, you have to put them separately. Well, the good news is if they keep printing money, we're all gonna make a lot of money. But the bad news is all that money is gonna be worthless. So, like if everyone's getting rich, are they really rich, right? Because everyone can't be rich. Like there's so many people making so much money right now in the markets. Like everyone can't be rich, right? By definition. Rich is a relative term, not an absolute term. So you would think inflation comes. I mean, there has to be inflation sometime, right? Or am I crazy? Am I crazy? I have no idea. I really don't. No, but a lot of people are in stocks. Exactly, there are many billionaires in Zimbabwe. Quit thinking? Yeah. I think Chiriwu is right. Quit thinking. I think the best thing is to quit thinking. I agree. Thinking doesn't make you money in the markets. Especially markets like these. It really doesn't. It's true. Cruise lines, I have alerts set. They are kinda setting it up like RCL, NCLH. They're down today, but they have ranges. And if they break out of those ranges, they could be decent setups. CCL2, they're all down today for now. And same thing with airlines. They also have some decent ranges. DAL, SAVE, AAL not so much, UAL. If we get sector rotation again, it wouldn't surprise me if money comes into airlines and cruise lines. Like this NVAX is up 3 days in a row or 4 days in a row now, but it is on the weekly. It looks amazing, just breaking out of a flag on the weekly. So that's the only thing I have it on my back watch list here for today. That's the only reason. Jumia. Oh my god, this Jumia, dude, guys, this thing for next week is gonna be amazing. It's actually building a high tide flag here now. It tried to pull back, it went back into range. Ideally, it goes sideways a few more days. Holy shit, this Jumia. Okay, yeah, I like this one. Not today, but next week. And Blink 2, oh my god. Guys, this market is never gonna stop. Like, there's constantly new like high tide flags setting up. It's insane. It's insane. I can't believe this market. You think you are near the end, and then you find new really good setups. It's unbelievable. I can't believe this. Yeah, Trupanion is a good looking one. Ideally, it goes sideways a few more days, tightens up a little bit. What's the other one? What's the film, the protective film for luxury cars? What's the... what's the stock? It's been a big Expel. Thank you. How is this? Okay, this one broke out yesterday. Yeah, it's insane. This market is insane. Honestly, I want the pullback. I don't want to hold 26 positions. It's stressful. It's super stressful. MP. It is setting up. It's actually building higher lows here. And it's getting really tight. I think for next week it could be a very good setup. Yeah. Unbelievable. It's like it's never gonna stop. It's never going to stop. So MSTR failed at VWAP again. DM. Yeah, but it's still way above the buy point from yesterday, though. Damn, SPE is starting to come back now. Okay, Beely built another lower high. But I'm not going to add to it. I already have almost 20%, or well, almost 20% short in this thing. It's a pretty decent position. Probably not going to add. Could UAL? Yes, UAL could absolutely be a setup. It's a very good range. It's not maybe a super hot momentum stock, but it's one of these reopening plays, and you know, it looks pretty decent. A lot of airlines and cruise lines look pretty decent right now. Yeah, the Viva is breaking out now, definitely. I pass on it. It's a bit too slow. ADR 3.2 or something. Yeah. MVIS. Yeah, MVIS has a setup developing. That is true. Not a bad one. It's actually, yeah, high tide flag. So many stocks are high. I think, yeah, holy shit. Next week is gonna be at least as insane as this week was. It's just insane. I can't believe it. And guys, you know, I have to prepare you. Like, most of you think this is normal. It's not. And it's not gonna last forever. Like, most of the time, trading is just super boring. No, I'm not up 10 million this week. I thought I would be, but there were some, like the golds pulled back, and I got stopped out of some stocks, and I took some losses like 2 days ago on some stocks I bought, and yeah, if everything had gone straight up and I had taken no losses, then I would have been up 10 million. But now I'm maybe a little bit more than halfway. The most insane start to a year. Well, actually, it's, you know, probably one of my best, if not my best weeks ever. But that's what happens, you know. It's percentage-wise, it's nothing special, but or actually, it's just a pretty good week percentage-wise too. But you know, if you have big numbers, even small percentages make a big difference. Pinterest had a nice breakout yesterday. I bought this Snapchat, and Snapchat, it looks really good, really good. In a normal market, you don't even get, you know, you don't get this many opportunities. Right now, there's just non-stop. Unbelievable. Just literally non-stop action. Well, hey, David, why did you not tell me about those Tesla 840 calls like a few days ago? Or last week or something? Now he's talking about those Tesla 840 calls. I've been asking your opinion about options before. You're like, don't do it. Why didn't you tell me about those Tesla 840 calls? David is the reason I'm not up 10 million this week, this year, by the way. If. It's all David's fault. If you would have bought. Well, if you had told me about those options like 4 days ago, I would have bought them. Because I trust your opinion. I would have put my whole account in those things. It's David's fault. I wouldn't have believed how the scale I would have reached in trading. I would never have thought I would reach this kind of scale in trading. Never. When I started out, I thought it was impossible to make more than 100,000 per year from the stock market. Right now, it just feels like a computer game. It just feels unreal. It's too easy. It's too easy. That's what scares me. It's just too easy. When someone told you 10% per year is max, yeah. It's called limiting beliefs. If you believe something is true, it's probably gonna be true. That's why it's so important to find inspiration from people like from successful traders. You're like, whoa, wait, what? If that guy can do it, why can't I do it? Okay, Beely is now weakening again. You are my turtles? Yeah. Would it be a good moment to take 10% of your account, put it in real estate? I don't know. QS? Yeah, QS I sold at the close yesterday. You can clearly see it couldn't get above these moving averages. It was, built these, lower highs. It had a range break here. So yeah, I sold it at near the close yesterday. I really hoped it was gonna hit 80, but nope. IZEA, yeah, good setup. It's a good setup. Beely, yeah, Beely's weakening, definitely. Damn, I should have added more. Ugh. QS stop. Well, initial stop was lows of the entry day, and then I moved it up to break even. And then I moved it up even more. What gave me my beliefs? If I visualize in the future, no. I don't know what gave me my beliefs. Just reading and studying a lot. Studying from the best traders. You gotta study the best traders. Not some random schmuck on Twitter that day trades $100,000 return. Learn from guys like Dan Sanger, Jesse Livermore. Read the Market Wizards books. Not the last one. The last one wasn't that great. Just Read the old ones. Gotta learn from the best. Not some guy on Twitter that sells a day trading service for $149 per month. No. Some things are starting to fade now. Oil names are fading. My Airbnb I bought yesterday is fading. NXTD. 0 for 2 on this thing. Department stores are holding up though. Department stores are the only ones not down ticking right now. I think I'm gonna sell some exposure. I need to get. Oh man, I really missed this. I'll not miss them yet, but oh, I should probably do these things. ICL. Oh man, don't go straight down. I want the late day fade. Okay, I need to probably start. I'm gonna aggressively move my Tilray stop. I have to get rid of the. No, wait. Oh man, it's so hard to decide. APHA, I'm gonna move my stop to today's lows. I'm gonna get rid of the weakest names. The weakest stuff. I'm gonna get rid of it. Because I think we are starting to near some really dangerous levels in some of these stocks and sectors. They just straight up, you know, it's dangerous times. But which ones should I size down on? That's the question. Yeah, selling is the hardest part. Entries are easy, exits are hard. I probably need to just... Maybe I'll do like I usually do, get rid of my smallest positions first. Just like I did with Celsius, and then it went up another 55% in a few weeks. Just like I did with Grow Generation. And then it went up another 35-40% in a few weeks. Oh god. Minimize regret, yeah, that's a smart thing. Minimizing regret is always a good strategy. Yeah, I do think by this time next week, I'm gonna be net short. I really think so. Wouldn't surprise me at all. Looks like Bitcoin is pulling back for now. No, I'm gonna stick to my trailing stops as much as possible. But I'm gonna get rid of Airbnb if it closes weak, though. I don't like holding weak stuff. I don't know. Why is Dan Sanger selling monthly memberships? I don't know. Why is Mark Minervini selling have a paid service? Why does Peter Brandt have a paid service? I don't know. Like Dan Sanger, like he has audited returns. When it's all audited when he ran 10,000 into 42 million. I've studied a lot about Dan Sanger, like everything that's out there about Dan Sanger. I've studied. I was in his on his member page. I went through every single newsletter from the 90s. I just looked what did he look at? Look at what patterns, what stocks, what did he trade? That's helped me a lot. And why is he, why does he have a paid service? I don't know. Oh, you know his moderator, Randy Opper? Well, if you, yeah, it's recurring revenue, right? That's why these SaaS stocks trade at the use multiples. You have this recurring revenue. You have someone, I don't know, like let's say you have 500 people paying $100 per month. That's some decent cash flow. Yeah, it's a lot of cash flow having a paid service. Oh man, I should. Roku, what about Roku? I don't see anything here. Mr. X, yeah. I follow him on Twitter. He doesn't tweet a lot. Yeah, I mean, if you can make yourself a name and attract a lot of like people, you know, you can make a lot of money off of that. But you know, you have to choose, right? If you want to, if if you want to, you know, join a paid service, do you want to join someone who has, you know, some guy on Twitter that day trades his $100,000 account, or do you want to join someone who has actually made, you know, tens of millions? I'll choose Dan Sanger any day over all these other paid services. I don't think Dan Sanger was in the Market Wizards books. Why would SRPT be something to keep an eye on? It's down 50% on the day. What setup are you looking at? Doesn't fit any of my setups. Wow. Macy's and JWN. They're the only ones not having downticks. Thanks, guys, for supporting the department store trade by going to your local department store. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. You bought a kettle? Should I do the $1 million giveaway? Snapchat? No. Keep Snapchat until the trade is complete. Keep Snapchat installed. LB, what's that? Leg brands? Yeah, it had a little bit of a breakout here, but it wasn't as good of a setup. Oh well, you know, it worked really well, obviously. Yeah, guys, do you remember TVIX? This thing stopped exactly at $1,000. Like it stopped exactly at 1,000.00. I remember that because I was shorting it. Like exactly at 1,000. It's unbelievable. Maybe Tesla does the same. Goes to 1,000.00 and then pulls back. But I don't think so. Like if it's gonna speed up, it could very easily go like 1,200 or something. I don't think it's gonna stop at 1,000. But it would be it would be pretty. It would be Interesting to see it. Like if it goes to like 999.50 or something, I'm gonna do like a market order with as many shares as I can just to push it over 1,000. Just so it doesn't stop at 1,000.00. I'm not gonna let those algos win like it did on TVIX. The algos pushed it to 1,000.00. I'm gonna push it higher. I'm gonna ruin it for the algos. I'm not pushing Tesla. You're right, it's the most liquid stock in the world. I'm not gonna be able to push it. But well, actually, well, I could push it. Well, I can push it like if I go with a market order, I could push it maybe 20-30 cents. That is possible if I do as many shares as I can. I can push it maybe 20-30 cents. That is possible. So if it goes to like 999.75 or something, it could work. David reported me for what? For stock manipulator? I'm not manipulating. What, you can't buy a stock with a market order? It's not illegal. Exactly, it's illegal to put it fake. I don't know what a fake order means, but since last time I checked, it's not illegal to buy a stock with a market order. Yeah, I think so too. There's probably some fund sitting there putting out like 1 million shares at 1,000.00. Oh man, Plug, Tesla, Mara, Riot. These things are gonna be, yeah, spoofing. What does spoofing mean? You put in an order and then you cancel it? But it's only legal if your intention from the beginning wasn't to get filled, right? Because I put in orders and cancel them all the time. That can't be legal. Cancel if close. Oh, so the order cancels automatically if the price gets close? Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Guys, do whatever you want, do whatever you want, but if you cause a flash crash, it doesn't matter what you did. It's not a good thing. If you cause a flash crash, everyone is gonna come for you. Okay, that's just how it works. Every time something bad happens, scapegoats are to be found. Exactly. What about the flash rally? I've never read Momentum Masters. I read it wasn't very good. It was just very basic. There were no really insights you know that weren't there before. so I never bothered to read it. Maybe I should download it to Kindle. Yeah, I don't think a flash crash is gonna happen anymore the same way it did, because everyone is ready for it. Everyone has programmed their algorithms to adjust for a scenario like that. But wouldn't it be epic if we get a flash rally? No one is ready for a flash rally. DDD still going higher. I can't believe the volume in DDD yesterday, and it didn't even have that big of a guidance. So they guided, so the consensus was 140 million, they guided to 170, 176, and the stock was up 130% on insane volume, 193 million shares. That's the market we are in right now. Now look at the weekly chart. Look at the volume, okay? Just to, show you how crazy this market is. Like, traders are literally, looking to trade anything. So, like, the volumes and the moves in this market, they're just insane. We had a flash rally in November. Where? In November? Which stock? Or, I mean, I'm talking about the overall markets, like a whole index where a whole index goes up like 20% in one day. NNOX, it's a good looking one. Yeah, it's a good looking one. I like it. It's like a 4-star. It looks good. Look at how it's building. Oh, sorry. Look at how it's been building higher lows, and now it's breaking this range here. It's kind of been surfing above the 50. Plug, is Plug going higher? Yes. Oh my god, I hope this goes to like 70, 80 by Tuesday or something. Okay, I think I'm gonna cut the stream soon. It's just gonna go through my portfolio one more time. So CAN is kind of building another higher low on the 60-minute, which is good. I hope it closes strong so we get a setup next week. I would love to. I think I'm long 60 or 70,000 shares in my IB account. I'm willing to triple that. This thing could very easily go to 10 plus if Bitcoin holds up over the weekend. Looks like these weed names are bouncing now, which is good. TTD. Man, should I cover it here? I've had this thing was a big one, 20%. It went down 20% from entry, or 19%. Yeah, I don't think it has much more downside. Or should I wait to the close? I'm gonna wait to the close. Wow, JWN about to take out about to hit new highs. Snapshot strong. BLDP actually took out the highs. That's great. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I mean, look, there's I shorted a couple of things. Beely, MSTR. If they close weak, I'm gonna hold them over the weekend. If they don't, I'm gonna cover them. I kind of hope both Beely and MSTR stop me out. The perfect scenario if this Beely stops me out and goes to like 125 or something today, and then gaps up on Monday. And MSTR too. Like, I really want them to stop me out. That's the thing with shorts, parabolic shorts. You kind of always want them to stop you out and go higher. because you know the setup is gonna be even better. It's kind of a funny thing with, you know, parabolic shorts. No, I don't really trade much. Most of the trading happens in the first hour, hour and a half. The rest of the day I do very little trading. You love me? I love you too, guys. I love you, all of you. Mara. Yeah, I hope this thing closes 30 plus and goes to 35.40 on Monday. That would be beautiful. You wanna kiss my bald head? Please don't. Oh. Okay, guys. Yeah, it's kind of slow now. There's just I'm just like really on the edge here because all of my stocks are like straight up, and you know I'm on margin long, so anything that's not acting perfectly, I will get rid of. So okay, yeah, okay, guys, thanks for joining, and I'll see you on Monday, and have a great weekend.